Welcome to Stella's studio. I'm Stella Jurgen and I'm an artist. Music and art are the ingredients for a happy life. They're like therapy to me. And today I will delight you with the sound of a small instrument that plays a huge role in the Portuguese traditional music. And I'll show you this. We will have a musical group from Figueira da Foz, Portugal. And my featured artist is a talented visual artist and art therapy teacher from Porto, Portugal that is helping people with mental illness. Stay with me. My next guest is a talented and beautiful visual artist, and I also like how she dresses. She studied arts, she paints, she illustrates, she teaches art, and her goal is to help people that suffer from their mental health. It is important to realize that art is beneficial for everyone, but it plays a special role in the lives of people that really feel the need, and they want to express themselves through art because they can't do it any other way. Her name's Ana Maria Costa. Let's meet with my guest. Olá, Ana Maria, é um prazer falar contigo. Conta-nos um pouco de ti. Qual é a tua profissão e onde moras?
Hi Stella and Camões TV. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Ana Maria Costa. I'm an artist and an art teacher living and working in Oporto, Portugal.
I know you love to make all sorts of art, and I just want to ask you, what medium do you prefer to use?
I prefer watercolor, first of all, because it's a beautiful and delicate technique. Also, it has to be very quick and fast, and this matches with my personality. Also, I like her transparency and fragility. It matches with my work themes, which is mental health. But I also like to draw, and I also use acrylic and oil on my paintings.
Besides drawing and painting, what inspired you to open the Pedaços d'Arte Atelier?
I opened my art space, Pedaços d'Arte, almost 10 years ago for two reasons. First of all, my passion of arts. I like to teach, to incentivate, to help people develop their creativity. And also it was a need because I was unemployed for a long time. So it was the two main reasons.
Can you tell us, what does the atelier offer? Are the classes offered in the atelier only on location or also online? And can anyone around the world join you?
In my art space, I offer many art courses and workshops of various techniques like oil painting, acrylic, watercolor, soft pastel drawing, and they are for many ages, since the little ones 5 years old to the older ones. They are mainly presential, but now I have online art courses, which is good because I can teach to the south of the country, for example, the center, and also from outside of the country.
Do you also teach drawing and painting lessons for other institutions? What is the main purpose?
I do work with many other spaces besides my art space, like art supply stores, cultural centers, other spaces, but also mental health care associations, and the purpose of that is to help them getting better in their humor and their well-being.
From your experience of teaching art to people with mental health challenges, do you feel that art makes a difference in their well-being?
I have been working with mental health patients since my master's degree. I work with the schizophrenic patients, two groups, where I have done two different art therapy methods. One in one group to see if they improve their well-being, and in another group to see if they improve their cognitive and executive functions. The results were very good, were positive, and since then I've been working with another mental health institutions, and also the results are good. Most of all in the well-being, they get better, they gain autonomy, they improve their self-esteem, they improve their humor. It's a pleasure to see that I can help them with arts. And I also have an ebook, an art therapy ebook selling on eBay and Amazon. And the book is about that, the objectives, the results, the exercises of those methods.
You have also done exhibitions of your work. Name a few of the most influential exhibitions that you did. Talk about your creations and themes that you choose to paint.
One of my favorite art exhibitions was one that I did with the schizophrenic patients in Casa Cultura de Pareiros. That was the result of my work with them, my master degree study. So I exhibit with them their works and my illustrations about my experience with them. Another exhibition that I'd like to do was in Biblioteca da Maia that I called Which Reality is Real. That was about comparing mental illness with addiction in social media, because in both cases they live in other realities. So I opened a lot of questions that which reality is real, which of them are near of the reality. And what is reality? So it was very interesting. Other exhibition that I loved was not about mental illness, but was very emotional. It was about my grandmother. She died, and 1 year later I did an exhibition in her memory, because she was a craftswoman, she was a weaver.
On April 17, Ana Maria Costa opened her latest exhibition titled Hope is Where Art Is, and is located at the Casa da Cultura de Paranhos in Porto, Portugal until April 30th. Inquire to visit. Has the COVID-19 pandemic affected you, your creativity, your clients and patients, and how is this art helping everyone cope?
Yes, COVID-19 affects me in a positive and negative way. I guess it was positive, the silence that we felt on the streets because we had to be closed. For me, for example, in my art space, I get more creative and inspired with the calm and the silence of the city. Also bring me new opportunities, new business opportunities like the art classes online, and also partnerships with art supplies labels that I've been making some art videos. And I also did create an art channel on YouTube to help people that are at home doing something creative. And the negative way was to cancel my exhibitions that I have in 2020. That will be 3 of them that was cancelled.
Olá a todos, o meu nome é Ana Maria Costa, sou artista plástica e venho convidar-vos hoje a fazer comigo uma experiência com as novas aguarelas Van Gogh Pocket Box Shades of Nature. Esta caixinha de 12 pastilhas apresenta-se com tons naturais, tons da natureza, inclui também o godés e o pincel. Vamos precisar então das aguarelas, papel de 200 gramas Van Gogh e também um conjunto de 3 pincéis, um mais grosso, um mais fino e um intermédio. E claro, um jarro com água. Vamos a isso?
Also, the pandemic brings me a lot of inspiration. For example, this work I created in March last year, and I called The Softness of Silence. I created a big blank space to show the emptiness that we were living, and the cotton flower that is so fragile and delicate. It's a metaphor also because the cotton cleans, and we all wish that this goes away. This one I created my own prison, and she is a prisoner of an octopus. I wanted to show that we are prisoners in our homes, but with an animal in this case, because nature was getting better outside because we were inside. So I wanted to show that.
Now, do you want to send an inspirational message to our Lusophone audience around the world?
So my message for you all is to do what you love. First of all, choose what you love and then do it with persistence, and then you will succeed.
Obrigada, Ana Maria. Foi prazer conhecer-te. Muitos beijinhos em continuação de bom trabalho.
Obrigada, Stella, por esta entrevista para a Camões TV. Espero que tenham gostado e espero um dia que nos possamos encontrar no Canadá ou em Portugal. E sigam o meu Instagram e o meu site. Obrigada!
The sound of the cavaquinho brings back memories from when I was a child. It's those sounds that cause inexplainable emotions of saudades, nostalgia. Art also has the same effect. It reaches deep inside of you, creating a feel-good reaction. Art helps us heal. If you would like to be featured on Stella Studio, contact me at s.jurgen@mdcmediagroup.com. Watch Stella Studio on Camões TV and follow us on social media. Join me next week for an episode about the history of the cavaquinho and how it's made. And be inspired by Stella Studio. See you next week.